Nice and warm now, sun's out, so I think the court might speed up a little bit as we get into the match. Who will that favour?
I think that probably Berdych. I think he's going to go after his shots. He doesn't hold back. I think the faster service, as I say, is his favourite. Get that ball going through the court a little bit more. He's going to have to hit winners against Novak, there's no question. But you just question when the going gets tough, has he really got the mettle to kind of hang in there towards the important stages in sets? 4-all, 5-all, where you've got to step up a gear.
If I do, I'll let you know. I mean, but you know the way it is.
To do that.
Any questions? No questions? Thomas, heads, please. That's tails. No, good match, gentlemen.
Cedric Mourier hoping for a good match, but he hasn't performed particularly well. And in the last couple of weeks, made a big mistake in one of Nadal's matches in Madrid, and had a bit of an altercation with Viktor Troicki earlier this week as well. So let's hope he has a good match too. It's the top seed against the 6th in the form of Novak Đoković against Thomas Berdych. The second match of the day as far as our quarterfinals are concerned in the 5th Masters Series 1000 event of the year, and it's the first match today on Campo Centrale. Benoit Paire beating Marcel Granollers over on Stadium 2, so he's safely through to the semi-finals. And how nice is that? He's got his feet up now, thoroughly enjoying himself, waiting for the other 3 berths to be filled. And I'm sure he's going to keep an eye on that match that will be played a little later on this evening between Jerzy Janowicz from Poland. What a sensational week he's had. I'm loving watching that guy play. His hunger, desire is immense. And he's taking on Roger Federer not before 9 o'clock local time. The winner of this match will play the winner of that all-Spanish encounter not before 4 o'clock. Ferrer will take on Nadal on this very court. It's been a much improved performance this week from Đoković, and of course coming off the back of that big win that he had in Monte Carlo, the manner of the victory over Nadal in the final, he would have been very confident going to Madrid. But never easy when you have an injury, and an ankle especially, when you talk about movement being so important on clay. So it was remarkable really that he was able to play as well as he did in Monte Carlo, but perhaps no surprise that he's had to take a bit of time off after that tournament and wasn't quite prepared for Madrid. So he's had his ups and downs, but as long as he has a good week this week, he'll feel he's prepared in the best possible manner for the French Open, surely.
Yes, and movement's everything for Đoković. He relies on it. He's so good in the corners, defends so well, and he gets so much confidence from that. But this week is key, as you say. I think he needs those fresh memories going into Roland Garros, and getting a win here. I think he's got that little bit more hunger there to win this week, just to kind of carry on that confidence next week, having a rest week and feeling good about himself, and then going into Paris hitting the ground running.
He's prioritised the French Open, hasn't he? He's been very open about that. Is that a good thing?
Yes, I think it's the only one that's is missing for him. It's got to be a priority for him. He said early on that he really wants to win that tournament, and he'll do anything that it takes. And the preparation for Roland Garros is key for him. And I was a little surprised he decided to play Monte Carlo, actually, because it was so early on in the season. He had that slight injury. I think he dislocated a small bone in his ankle, I think he said. There were the reports that were coming out. So a little surprising, but he got through it. And last week the conditions are a little different. Ball flies a little bit more, so was probably not 100% with that, and that's probably why he didn't play as well.
Yeah, I think the players definitely prefer playing here, especially knowing that you've got one eye on the French Open, which starts in just over a week's time. There's no question about that. They do think sometimes the Madrid, the altitude, the slippery courts, not quite as nice, especially when you're talking about the best tournaments in the world. As far as their conditions are concerned, you often get that impression when you hear players speak of it. Berdych, of course, played well, and I was surprised he lost from a break-up in the 3rd set in that semi-final against Wawrinka, because Swiss number 2 was a little tired in that one. Had his chances, but he's had a consistent season, no question about it. And I guess when you talk about his records against top 10 opponents, 3 and 5 this year, with his game, there's an element of it possibly working sometimes and not on other occasions. So he's not always going to have an opportunity to beat the best players in the world. But when he's on, when he's playing well, he's got to have a great shot, hasn't he?
Yes, no question. You know, he almost plays this razor blade type tennis where it's low over the net. It's a low percentage a lot of the time. He likes to hit those big, flat, hard shots. And on clay, sometimes you can get a little unstuck. You know, you need to play with a little bit more safety, a little bit more spin. That's not natural for him. Just building the point, 2 or 3 shots more before he goes for the big winner is key on this surface. But if he starts redlining in all areas, he's very tough to contain. And like I said at the start, often you don't have a say in what's happening out there.
Beat Justin Timberlake in his first match of the week in straight sets, 6-4, 6-love. Played pretty well in that, especially in the second set, and then beat Anderson, which we've already seen from South Africa in straight sets as well, 5-2. So hasn't played too much tennis this week. Still got plenty left in the tank, and that's always nice, because you know when you come up against the very best players in the world, you are going to need to go the distance more often than not. And I don't think there'll be any problem in that regard as far as he's concerned. Fair bit of history between these two, Alf. 14 times they've met previously, and Đoković has won on 13 of those occasions. Is that just because he's always been better? The first time they met was in 2008, and of course the last time they played earlier this season in Dubai in the final there, which Đoković won 5-3. Or is there something in this matchup that's not particularly good for Berdych?
Well, I think Novak defends well. He gets so many balls back, and given the opportunity, he can obviously attack as well. I think he's a little bit more consistent from the baseline as well, and I think that gets Berdych in the end. He just gets too many balls in play, quality balls as well, and I just think Berdych, when it gets to the real crunch of matches and sets, that he just goes off the boil a little bit, dips 2 or 3%, and that's all it takes, because these guys are so good. Someone like Đoković really punishes you if you're off your game just slightly, and he will wait for that situation where, you know, he can build that pressure on his opponent, and he knows if this is he comes into his own there. Đoković, he gives nothing away and just waits, bides his time, and eventually you know, the opponents often crumble, and that's certainly what's happened to Berdych.
Forecast initially wasn't particularly good for today, but glorious sunshine greeting these two. Our first match of the day on Campo Centrale. It's the second quarter-final of the afternoon, and it should be a good one. Nice contrast in styles to admire. Both players hitting the ball very sweetly indeed this week so far. I think we're all hoping they're both going to be able to bring their A games to the court this afternoon. Top seed won the toss, elected to serve.
Quindici 0, 15 long.
Oh, shame. I like the idea.
30-0, very long.
From the baseline, I'm sure Đoković is going to be trying to break down the Berdych forehand. He's weaker of the two wings. Likes to hit that one cross court. A bit wristy when it gets tight. That good, so both struggling with their feel in the early stages this opening set. Berdych playing some doubles this week with Radek Stepanek, so that's a Czech team up against the Indians this afternoon, Bupati and Bopana. It's interesting to see somebody ranked as highly as Berdych playing doubles as well.
A little surprised at how much tennis Berdych is playing, actually. I think he's entered in Nice next week as well. Often likes to play a week before a slam. Don't want to overdo it, though.
Yeah, not many of the top tenors like to play a week before the big ones.
Đoković.
Pleasing the bank manager, though, appearing in Nice. And did need a bit of work on the court down that end yesterday, especially when Đoković was serving, dragging his back leg up to his front and just making a bit of a hole there. So we'll keep an eye on that. So generally speaking, this court's played well this week. Hasn't been easy for the ground staff. A fair bit of rain as well overnight. Trying to keep it in good nick.
It's been windy as well, hasn't it? So it blows that top surface off, so they have to redress after most matches.
Yeah, that was tough for the players on the first couple of days, wasn't it? That's nicely done. He's going to have to serve well today, and if he can get a high percentage of first serves in, that will allow him to dictate play as he did there. That's when he's at his most comfortable. Move Đoković around and then take advantage of anything that drops a little short. Just skidded off the line, didn't it?
30-0, 30 down.
Always catches the players a little unawares when that happens. Thomas Krupa done an excellent job with Berdych, hasn't he? Good hitting, using that forehand well.
Just evidence when he's given time on that ball. There's such a solid strike behind it.
40-0, 40 down.
She was in the Players' Lounge yesterday, inquiring as to the cost of the big TV they've got in there. It was €40,000. So I don't know whether she was going to have a word with Thomas and say, let's get one of those for the living room. That's an excellent opening service game.
One game on.
One apiece. Yeah, they've been the two areas of concern, just behind the baseline and just in front of the baseline. That's where we've had problems with this court at that particular end this week.
You just feel where they're patting it down there is where they land after the serve, just scuffing up.
Of course, the problem at the end Đoković is serving from is the sun now.
15-0.
It was something to consider.
long.
Always a consideration. Do you change the position of the ball toss? That's why he's got the cap on, obviously. Or do you just put up with the sun? Sometimes it doesn't really affect the serve, Alf. It's more the next shot, especially back in the day when you used to serve and volley. You couldn't really see the ball, could you?
Yeah, your eyes take a few seconds just to readjust.
Always used to be my excuse anyway. Those missed first volleys.
40-0, 40 love.
We were talking earlier about Thomas Krupa doing a good job with Berdych. Marian Vida's done an outstanding job with Đoković. Nicely done. Some decent pace there, good aggressive hitting. Mum and Dad will be delighted with that. Seems to be enjoying his tennis this week, Đoković.
By 2 games to 1.
Leads 2-1.
La partita è l'ultimo che cambia. Da 40 anni partner del tennis in tutto il mondo. Quando la tecnologia incontra l'ingenio, la vita diventa più semplice. Nuova October, il primo slancio di livello. In tutti gli show.
Time.
Both players still just testing one another out.
Seduti rapidamente, per favore.
Interesting to see how well Berdych handles the sunshine from that end now. One or two latecomers, first change of ends. Anxious to get a piece of the action.
Quindi 0, 15.
Good get. Not an easy smash to deal with. It's really started to develop a lovely all-court game, this Berdych.
30 long.
Solid first volley. That was a quick move back as well. It's one area I think Đoković can expose Berdych when he's pushed out wide. Draw him across the court, angles as well.
Pick your moments wisely when you go down the line against someone like Đoković. Of course, he defends so well anyway. Don't want to take too many risks there. He'll feel confident making that one because he likes the backhand. Good technique on that wing.
For me, it's a perfect example of just going for a little bit too much on that shot. It's a big point. Just play with a little bit more safety, a little bit more spin. Keep the ball in play.
So a chance for Đoković. great volley. It's not easy.
And had to move the body out the way here, create that angle, change the direction of the ball. Never easy. Thumbs up, I think, from Novak. No, not quite. Should have gone the other way. That's what he's telling himself.
Beautifully done. So it's an aggressive shot, but hit to a much safer target there, going cross-court.
Clean hitting, safety. Eventually, wrong footing. Novak.
See the wrist on that forehand there on the low shot. Doesn't look particularly natural.
It's always a danger of just smothering this ball. Got to get that ball up and over and down quickly.
Up bounce, but again, wasn't able to make the adjustment with the feet. Second chance to break. Brilliance.
You've just got to put your racket up and say, too good. Huge combination of shots there. It was a good second serve. And that was nicely struck as well.
Đoković.
It's a little blustery, isn't it?
It is. Players have to be aware of that. It's not easy, especially when the wind swirls in a big stadium like this. Third chance to break.
Đoković
gets it done. Another error off the forehands. But a scrappy game from Berdych now.
Đoković conduce 3 giochi a 1. It's by 3 games to 1.
Đoković rock solid and benefiting from those 3 points. Looking to extend his lead now midway through this opening set.
8 unforced errors from Berdych already, and that's a few too many. 4 games played.
15-0, 15.
Serving well so far. Đoković made 9 of 11 first serves. Only dropped a couple of points so far.
So good. Depth and pace.
I love the way he just doesn't try and hit that too hard. He's just looking to outmaneuver his opponent. If it turns into a winner, all well and good, or if he draws an error with that shot, you know, fantastic. And he can make that all day long. He just opens up the court with that slice serve. Could have gone into the open court. That's the shot that Berdych was looking to cover. And instead, this is the variation, just going back behind him. Look at the height over the net, look at the spin, look at the target. I mean, perfect. Such a bonus when you can hold serve as quickly and as easily as the top seed did there.
Where about the...
Just behind the...
And it's raced to a 4-1 lead. First set. Yeah, Cedric Maria, I think, is just going to have a little look at the baseline. We had this problem yesterday in the Đoković match.
In front of you. Yeah, there, right there.
And I think the problem is, Alf, that the players, they get into a routine of standing in exactly the same position to serve, and Đoković drags his back foot, doesn't he? So that hole just gets deeper and deeper.
And they don't like to change their position, do they? It feels a little strange. It's not normal. It's not their normal routine. And if the clay's just a little soft, then it just breaks away. And we've pretty much had this every match he's played.
Only his, because obviously the way that he drags his leg, some players don't drag their back leg, they move the back leg up to the front leg. But I think the other day he just levelled it and compacted the court, and they were good to go. I'm sure they'll ask him to do the same.
They're going to try to fix it every changeover, and then at the end of the set they will try to do something better. If it's getting too dangerous, please let me know.
By just making sure that Novak's aware of the fact that they're going to keep an eye on that every change of ends, and at the end of the set as well, they'll do a bit of housekeeping on it, just to make sure that hole doesn't get any deeper, which is caused by Đoković dragging his back leg up to his front leg. We've had problems in that area every time that Đoković has played this week. That's the only thing really that must be worrying him at the moment, because performance so far been really good.
The
umpire just explaining what's going to happen to Berdych as well. So both players are aware, so that's good officiating. Keeping on top of things. But much to ponder as far as the 6th seed's concerned. There's a lot of work to do in this opening set. 1-4.
Quindi 15.
A fair bit of exercise of late, Cedric.
He's going to win a lot of fans doing that.
Yeah, good decision all round.
30-0, very low.
Nice sportsmanship.
So tough to get off balance as Đoković. Under a lot of pressure here. Rock solid, open stance.
Hits that shot, or this shot, better than anybody. Dynamic balance, so good when he's under pressure. Good use of the top hand.
Quarenta-15, 40-15.
I love the little sneak in there, Alf.
Yeah, I realised he hit a fantastic return. What a good return it was. Oh, it's a big serve from Berdych. Oh, a sneak. Berdych wouldn't be aware of him coming in there.
Gioco Berdych.
Better game that.
Đoković conduce 4 giochi a 2. It's by 4 games to 2.
Cut out the unforced errors, which always helps.
Quindici 0, 15 love.
What control there. Not 100% sure that shot was going in, but Đoković made a good decision to play it anyway.
Early on, he was having to deal with a bad bounce, kept his composure,
30 love.
in flexibility, strength.
And control of the racket face, that's what's key here. Just opened it enough, but still able to take a bit of pace off that shot, add a bit of slice, create the angle by coming around the outside edge of the ball. There's a lot to think about in a very short space of time.
30-15.
Such a good shot to use on a clay court. Short little volley.
Quarenta-15, 40-15.
This ratio of winners to unforced errors almost double. Brilliance.
Moved pretty well across the baseline as Berdych, but up to that one quick, tested, full-on sprint.
phenomenal tennis from both players there. Didn't Đoković have to work awfully hard to hold? Some of the best tennis of the match so far. Top seed now leads 5-2 first set.
New balls, please. Đoković conduce 5 giochi a 2. Leads by 5 games to 2.
Some really good stuff from Đoković. Played a very solid match so far. Of course, the game styles two players bring to the match court are a little different from one another. Berdych likes to play aggressively. His average net clearance, forehands of the red balls, backhands of the blue balls, just 65 centimetres over the net. So hitting aggressively, but low percentage much of the time. A little different as far as Đoković is concerned.
Yeah, he likes to play with a little bit more safety, a little bit more spin on the ball, shape. 76 centimetres for him. But he's still able to get that penetration through the court, uses a spin to get that ball jumping up and through. Berdych more direct, low and through the court.
Serving to stay in this opening set.
Evidence of that there, wasn't it? It's just a lot of roll on that one. Hits the surface and just kicks off.
Dominating from the back of the court. On 19 of the 28 baseline points so far.
Wasn't easy to deal with. Came from a height and it's blustery. The sun's there as well. All these little things you've got to take into consideration.
Be a nice little bonus, wouldn't it? Đoković were able to get the break here, serve first in the second. Long, hard look at it.
15-30.
Yep. Đoković trusts Berdych, not asking Cedric to get down there and take a closer look. It's a good serve.
30 pari, 31.
Just wonder if Berdych was just slightly put off by that movement from Đoković. He hit that return, immediately started moving to his left. He felt like he had to hit it close to that line and he wanted to.
Set point.
Gioco in prima partita Đoković.
Just a little too solid. Every department throughout the course of the opening sets. Top seed's looking good this week. Wraps it up in 32 minutes.
A really good set of tennis there from Novak Djokovic. Very solid, kept it tight from the baseline, gave away nothing. Only 6 unforced errors from him, and that's a real difference in his game when he plays Berdych. He keeps it so simple, keeps the ball in play. Good first serve percentage as well, winning a lot of points behind that, and defending his second serve as well. You can see on the Berdych column there, 12 unforced, and there's too many against Novak Djokovic. He gives you nothing, so a little bit of an uphill battle this second set for Thomas Berdych.
So an awful lot of work for Berdych to do in this second set.
Second set, seduti rapidamente per favore.
Robbie Koenig, welcome back, Robbie.
Grazie.
Yep, it's KwaZulu-Natal replacing Hertfordshire here in the comms box. How was Hertfordshire as a tennis county?
15.
Pretty strong, and obviously not as strong as Yorkshire.
Okay.
Commentary box here, just like the All England club. Yorkshire very much in charge.
That's right, Phil Brook, of course, a Yorkshireman. I know you missed that one, but I was watching that first set from out in the stands, and I mean, he's literally just anticipated every single move of Berdych's. Berdych said the open court, he's guessed right. Thomas giving him a bit of his own medicine.
15-30.
Just a little Conti forehand there. Served him well. High percentage of first serves so far today, Novak. 4 for 4 in this game, 14 for 20 initially, so 18 of 24 overall. It's always nice, especially on the big points there when you get behind in the game. Move the feet. It did pick up the wind throughout the course of that rally. It's a little more breezy now than it was earlier today. And of course you've got to be aware of that. And then you've got to work the feet, especially up the court when the ball's dropped short from that end. But it failing to do that. Look, you can see the wind's blowing behind him, and therefore the ball's going to get held up in the wind. Got to make the adjustment. Cedric can hardly bear to watch, can't he? He was so upset that Berdych lost that opening set. He was in tears. It's not easy for the players, though. We had a bit of this in the first couple of days, Monday and Tuesday. Top surface gets blown into your eyes. Very off-putting. Disappointed. They worked hard initially to stay in the rally. Wheels were spinning. Back into it. Dad recognising the importance of this game. They really treat one game differently from another in terms of the amount of support that they give Novak.
Đoković.
Well, there's the anticipation again, but just couldn't quite do enough with that little half volley on the forehand. Good point from Berdych.
Just catching the outside edge of the line. It's reading every pattern of play that Berdych offers up. Does create a good angle on that shot. He hits it quite a bit shorter than most. Right, he comes around the side of the ball. That's how you do create that angle.
Love that serve, especially in windy conditions like this. So intelligent play from Đoković. Really did take off, didn't it? Very, very tough. You're moving, the wind's blowing. Tough to control the return. So it's a good game to have eventually won. Berdych, of course, one of two players in the top 10 of the current Emirates ATP rankings without a title. It's come close, a couple of finals, a couple of semi-finals at the highest level. I think the other player is Federer, who hasn't even made a final. What's that all about, Robbie?
Don't know. Needs to play a little bit more, I think. Shorter matches at the moment is Federer.
Hit the ball better this week, though, isn't he?
Certainly is. Shows you how good the other guys are playing at the moment. There it is again. Guessing correctly.
15 long.
The time he couldn't execute though. It's frustrating as a player. You're coming up against a guy who's one step ahead of your every move.
It makes the court so small, doesn't it? Because everywhere you hit, your opponent's standing there waiting, so you start thinking, what's going on there? Very, very difficult to gain the upper hand in the rally.
And then you start second guessing your shot selection.
dig.
I mean, nobody in their right mind is trying to hit that half volley back up the line.
15.
That's why he's the best player in the world right now. He's able to do things that others can't even conceive.
Pace on those ground strokes there. I talked earlier about Đoković hitting with a bit more spin than Berdych generally. There, just a subtle injection of a little bit more pace, putting Berdych on the back foot.
Nice change up. Haven't seen him hit the drop shot too much today. Can't go through the guy when he's at the back of the court. Well, let's see if we can outsmart him with that shot. Good thinking. Yeah, lots of air. But more importantly, I like the movement behind it, just in case Novak could make it. First to lead the applause.
Berdych. Berdych.
He's got to hang with Đoković, there's no question about that. So that was a crucial hold.
Un gioco pari. One game. Is 15. 30-0. Quarterfinal. 40. Đoković.
It's a nice combination in total control. Of course, of that service game.
It's back to games to 1.
Started the second set, a little more competitive than much of the first. Đoković leads 2-1.
It's interesting when you look at the Berdych's shot placement. He's going down the line 46% of the time. And of course, in stark contrast, you've got Novak, who's going down the line only 31% of the time. The vast majority of Novak's shots are going cross-court. When he does go down the line, though, you can see on the right side of your screen a few more balls on the blue there with the backhand, his favorite shot. With the forehand, doesn't go as close. Manages that forehand well. He knows the up the line is not one of his strengths off the forehand side, but it is off the backhand. But he's got that ratio of cross-court to up the lines just perfect, playing to his strengths.
Quindi 15.
This is a pattern of play we saw Benoit Paire use so very well a little earlier today, demolishing Marcel Granollier.
My boy played well there. It's good.
Your boy, did you say?
You know, particularly the week, right? Making these semis.
We'll have to go back and check those draw sheets for the Fantasy League.
Oh, he's all set to move. He's going to make a killing this afternoon. You want that, and then your buddies selling the drinks as well, because that stuff makes you thirsty. It's a win-win scenario.
A nice full house here at the Foro Italico. It's almost like a modern-day Colosseum.
Just as tough, really, on the butt. Seats aren't particularly comfortable. Really steep, this arena as well. You don't have a lot of leg room either. Get very cozy with the people you're sat next to. and good atmosphere generated as a result.
Quindi 15.
Yeah, it's really steep. So when you're down there on court, you kind of look up, and it's all you can see. Sea of faces, and then just the blue sky up above. It's really nice. And when these guys start to go nuts, really good atmosphere. We'll get plenty of that this weekend. Might get some of it tonight as well. Federer plays Janovic.
30-15.
But of course, everybody was looking forward to perhaps a Djokovic-Nadal final. That can't happen, both on the same side of the draw. Nadal, the 5th seed, of course, this week. Incredible, really, when you think about his record.
Measures that shot beautifully.
40-15.
Doesn't get too much side spin. So easy to drag this one wide. Gives himself a nice big target. Starts it up the middle half of that court and then just uses the spin.
Djokovic conduce 3 giochi a 2. It's by 3 games to 2.
Looking good so far. And ready, real pressure. 3-2 now.
Seduti per favore.
Berdych we've come to know and love over the years. That easy power. Able to change direction on the board. You can't see this one coming. Just plays it a little bit later in his stance.
Zero. 30. 30-15 for the 15.
So good at keeping you off balance, is Novak.
30 on.
Length that he is able to keep. Novak doesn't know if he's, Berdych doesn't know if he's going to go cross-court up the line. Totally in control.
Yeah, that's out. Trenta 40, 30 40.
Tell you what, that's close, isn't it?
Yeah, good mark read there.
Break point and the look at a second serve, always a nice combination for the returner. Oh, can you believe it?
Đoković.
I mean, what a bonus for the top seed, but heartbreak for Berdych.
Đoković conduce 4 giochi a 2. It's by 4
Gives
games.
Đoković the break. He leads 4-2, second set. Shame. No attempt to chase that one down, so just needed a bit more air and it would have been all good. We mentioned the head-to-head, Robbie, at the beginning of the match. 13 wins out of 14 for Đoković. Is it a bad matchup, or is there anything you'd like to see Berdych do differently when he plays against Đoković? Especially on the surface, obviously.
I don't know how much more he can do differently, Jace. I think it's just a bad matchup. Novak does everything just a little bit better than him. And when Thomas does get a chance against the big boys, or even in big matches, should I say, just gets a little tight on that forehand, and the guys know that, and they exploit it. Happened last week against Wawrinka, up 4-2 in the third, and literally the forehand cost him the match. Just went completely AWOL with it. And I think probably in the next 10 or 15 points, half of them were forehand unforced errors. Certainly in this match, he's failed to take Đoković out of his comfort zone. Yeah, this guy just defends too well. There's too many balls in play, and the shape of a shot is so reliable, whereas Berdych, because he hits the ball a little flat, is going to be inclined to make a few more unforced errors when things get tight. And that scenario plays out so often, especially against this guy.
Again, just lost his feel on that shot there.
30 pari, 30 on. Quarterfinal, 40.
Control of the vast majority of his service games, and that always helps.
Đoković conduce 5 giochi a 2. It's by 5 games to 2.
Total control of the match now. 5-2. Jason Goodall alongside Robbie Koenig. Day 5 of our live coverage from Rome, quarterfinal action. Decent win earlier today for Benoit Paire. His ranking set to rocket, irrespective of results in the semi-finals. Knocking on the door of the top 20. 36 at the moment. He's slated in at 23 at the moment. New rankings are announced on Monday. That's a good effort. And in this one, top seeds looking good. Opening set comfortably, 6 games to 2. And Berdych now is serving to stay in the match at 2-5.
Berdych, pale nuove per favore. You balls, please.
Gives Berdych one more chance, at least, at the vital break.
Đoković conduce 5 giochi a 3. It's by 5 games to 2.
Fancies a new bat, perhaps, to give himself the best possible chance. New restring, a little bit more control. Serving for a place in the last 4.
No panic
15
whatsoever.
0, 15 now.
Into the win from that side, so of course the shot certainly on.
British by 15 on. Trenta 15, sorry, 15.
There's the problem again with the feet. Put him off there a little bit. Yeah, see.
35, 30 on.
Just needs to maintain his concentration for a couple more points.
Per favore.
It's twice now. This is testing for Đoković. Forehand held up that time.
30, 40, 30, 14.
Amazingly, it's the first break points for Berdych in the whole match.
Grazie, grazie. Per favore.
Cleaned the line with that backhand. What a wonderful game from Berdych. Out of nowhere, really. He gets the break, and we're back on serve.
5 giochi a 4.
5-4 now.
5 games to 4.
All real change at the tail end of this second set then. Looked like Đoković was heading for a comfortable victory. 2 points away in that last service game, and all of a sudden, Berdych with an opportunity to draw level.
Big forehand that. Anything over 150's got some serious juice. Kidding me.
He does read Berdych's game well, doesn't he? Makes him play so many additional shots in order to eventually win the point. It's wearing.
Did well with that smash to Berdych. As he tracked that one down.
30 love.
It's been a great game. 3 winners.
It's an excellent game. Still would have been easy to get a little tight there. Played some really good tennis.
Đoković,
Draws level, 5-all.
5 games on. By 15 on that.
no panic on that last shot whatsoever. This is where you can see how well these guys move on a clay court, controlling their slides beautifully. Didn't try and hit that last one too hard.
Careful now.
30 on.
All of a sudden it's Berdych with an opportunity for back-to-back breaks here. Good tennis, opened up the court well with the serve. It's very breezy still, but that was high percentage, yet effective tennis. Perfect when you're under pressure.
Berdych.
Another chance for Berdych. He's done it. Remarkable, really. Look down and out 10 minutes ago. And all of a sudden, we'll have an opportunity now to serve for this second set and take us the distance. 6-5.
Time.
Got to give Berdych a lot of credit. It's easy to think, well, today's not my day. A pretty decent week, coming off the back of a semi-final last week. Now I can just concentrate on my preparation for the French Open. But not a bit of it. Still obviously believes he can turn this match around. serving now for the second set to take us into a decider.
Per favore, grazie.
It's still very windy, isn't it? But both players have dealt with that problem well this afternoon. See if he can hold his nerve here.
Quindi 0, 15 long.
Just gone a bit cautious, here's Novak. Paying the price for being too conservative. Only won 4 points in the last 17.
Disappointed with that, did well to make the distance.
15 pari, 15 on.
He's got a good set of wheels. Certainly one of the best movers of the big guys. Got to put to Benoit Paire up there. Of course, Jerzy Janowicz is right up there, probably top of the list. And he's even taller than both Paire and this guy. He's got about 3 inches on them.
Trenta 15, 30-15.
Set points. Brilliant. What a terrific effort that was. 16 of the last 21 points. So 5-2 down, let's not forget. Turns it around beautifully. One set apiece now.
What was that all about? That was inexplicable. Novak in complete control. 5-3, 30 love up. Just started to worry about the hole in the court to where he was serving, and just changed things right there. Played 2 bad points, and the next thing you know, Berdych breaks, and he breaks again. The question is, can Berdych keep up this level of play? There's no question Novak's backed off, and it's cost him. We saw a little bit of this against Dimitrov last week. Got a little passive and paid the price. Can't afford to be that way against Berdych. So a fascinating third set awaits us. Yorkshire's out, Hertfordshire's in, and hopefully that'll bring about a change in fortune. Was looking forward to a little break there between matches. But,
Time.
Thomas wants to keep his hopes alive here, and I think it's fair to say Berdych of a couple of years ago would have faded badly.
Yeah, no, exactly right, Robbie. That's a good effort. I do think, though, it was all Đoković is doing there. It's control there, and just like you said, I think you mentioned, just got a little concerned about what was happening below his feet there when he was serving. Just disrupted his focus. Before he knew it, he set points down.
So Đoković serving first check in the decider. Good crowd in today, good weather, a little bit windy.
Windy 15.
Cameron trying to get that $1 million pick. Some doing a lot more work than others.
It shows you even the likes of Đoković, even if you just switch off for 2 or 3 minutes, it can really hurt you.
Oh, what a dig. How did he get that much pace on that shovel?
15.
Oh, you're exactly right. I think it's a combination, just switching off for a couple of points and getting a bit passive. He was then hoping for Berdych to make a mistake rather than going after it like he'd been doing for the vast majority of the match.
And it was strange because the whole match you dealt with that situation so well, where early on he said to Cedric in the chair, there's a hole in the court, it's bothering me a little bit, can you fix it up? And then you're serving for the match. Why make such a big deal out of it? That's where you just got to forget about that. Done so well the whole match not to let it bother you.
Why now?
Đoković.
He's mumbling away.
Well, sorry, Robbie. They're not going to be able to fix it because it takes time to repair a hole like that and flatten the surface, make it hard enough. So he's got to deal with it. He's got to make a decision now. He can either,
when he's getting big points, you guys are taking a little more time.
He can either keep going the way he's going and dig a deeper trench
and accept
it, or he's got to move to the side. One of the two. But I don't think he can keep, serving there and complaining because it's just disrupting his concentration.
All of a sudden he's found himself in a real tussle here. Good confidence. He should have been down and out. He knows it. Often that frees the shackles from you. Start playing a little looser.
back. 15-all. Trenta 15, 30-15.
That's really heavy. Great serve. Flat as you like. It's like a sledgehammer. Just enough on that forehand. Đoković trying to recover quickly. Tough to then stop and turn back.
Strong quads there as he got down nice and low to execute the shot. He's slightly closer to receive the second serve. Important hold for Berdych. After winning that second set after being down 5-2. Important that he stays with Novak early doors here in the third.
Read the play. Đoković is there. Too hot to handle.
0-15, love 15.
made it. How good is that?
So much power at his disposal. Really can hit winners from anywhere on the court.
He's looking for a bit of love there from Cedric. Hoping he might have got a piece of the line, but well long.
Intelligent return, right down the middle. Hard.
This is quite unbelievable. This is all unfolding in the last, what, 20 minutes or so. Breakpoint Berdych. It'll be fascinating to see if the forehand holds up here off. As I alluded to a little earlier, it was when he got his nose out in front, that was the problem. Playing behind, he seems to be fine. Another chance to break though. He's got it. A line ball doing the damage. And it's Thomas Berdych now, who loses by a break in set number 3. 2-1. Because the comeback is complete as far as Berdych is concerned. Now it's about maintaining his position out front in this match. Never easy when you get a break early on in a set. Still plenty of work to be done. And a lot of tennis to be played, one suspects. Boys in Hawkeye, just keeping us on our toes and reminding us that Novak's only won one game in the last 38 minutes. That's how one-sided it's been.
It's going to be a test for Berdych. This is where stays positive, aggressive with his game, or does he just kind of take his foot off the gas a bit? I think if he does that, he's going to get himself in a bit of trouble. Got to keep going after it. Can't afford to doubt himself. Just letting them down at the minute. And 1 point from 6 in this third set.
Break-back points.
Good move forward. Initially I thought it was a little bit of a late move forward, but passing shot from Đoković wasn't the highest quality. Just back down the middle. Had to make sure he got his body out the way there. Threw himself to the right there. Create the space. Big hitting. Đoković just a little too deep in the court there.
And Berdych.
Good tennis.
Delicate play. Perfectly executed. Still had to take his time on this last one though. Berdych is a big target. Tough to get the ball past.
Such a nice feeling when you're the server and that happens. Get a piece of the line. It's such an important service game. both guys improvising really well in that rally.
Parità, 10. That's it.
Punishing there. Short from Đoković.
And it's tough to deal with mentally, isn't it? When you've been ahead, you should have closed out a match, and you know you should have closed it out comfortably, and now you find yourself down a break in the third. It's very difficult to think, to forget about what transpired there about half an hour ago.
It's always a tough thing for any players. Try your hardest to forget about what's just happened. Got to stay in the present.
The longer this game goes on, the more importance it assumes. He's only made 5 first serves out of 13 in the service game. Love another one right now. See what the huge difference it makes.
Yeah, exactly right, Robbie. Percentages haven't been great this set, only 50%. But when he's put it in, 10 out of 11, he's won the point. Such a weapon.
Quindi ci sei. 15. Pari, 15.
These next 2 points are huge for both players. Oh, the gap was there.
40-30.
Played the point so well.
40-30.
Đoković all over the place. Boy, he would have been happy to see this one drift long.
Yeah, I'll have to mark that forehand unforced error down with a big asterisk.
Yes.
It's more like it.
Đoković.
Short point. Amazing what a good first serve can do for you.
Đoković.
That's a very important game for Novak to win.
Quale nuove per favore, new balls, please.
Distinct possibility of him going down a double break there, which could have spelled disaster, but he's avoided it.
Acqua? 2 acque. Grazie.
Time. Quindi 15. Net for 7.
poise from Berdych. Could have so easily panicked after the incredible dig from Novak.
Yeah, I think point was over right now. Somehow shoveled another one over. Thinking very clearly is Berdych right now.
Berdych. Berdych conduce 4 giochi a 2. Despite 4 games to 2.
Very good service game. A few more first serves that time. Of course, last week, this was the stage where things started to fall apart for Berdych. A break in the third against Wawrinka. And they went downhill rapidly. Next 20 minutes so tell us a lot about him. See if he's learnt from the mistakes he made last week or not.
This is 15.
Too cute.
40-15. Đoković. Berdych conduce 4 giochi a 3.
Nice strong hold. Putting the pressure right back on the shoulders of Berdych. Berdych with a break, 4-3 in the third.
Time.
This could be one of the most important service games in the match for Berdych. He's got the wind at his back, that should help. 4-3.
Normally that would just be a regulation forehand for Berdych, but the situation now so tense for him. It's only a little baggage there.
What's more unbelievable? The smash or the get?
Both, actually, wasn't it? I mean, it was incredible. I mean, this was a great get, but then he's off the court completely. Can't even see him there. And that lob is perfection. It's going to land right in the corner. That took a lot of nerve there from Berdych to want to smash this one as well.
Keep going for that forehand. That's key. Good acceleration there. Play aggressively to a safe spot. That's what he did. Didn't try and hit it too close to the line. Be prepared to have a 3 or 4 shot combination to win the point. Those are like gold dust at this stage in a contest. He's looking for some help from the locals.
Such a well-placed approach. Tight to the sideline, nice and deep.
Anticipated the pass, didn't he? He was already moving to his right. He's posted great numbers in the forecourt.
It's a great serve. Timely once again. He's only lost 2 points when that first serve's gone in this set.
Yes.
He's got to be careful here as Berdych. He's missed a fair few first serves already. Double fault, 2 unforced errors off the forehand side in this game. Oh, yes. 2-11
And Berdych.
on the radar, that was.
Berdych.
Brave tennis from Berdych.
Berdych conduce 5 giochi a 3.
The number 6 seed,
By 5 games to 3.
just one game away now from what would be a remarkable performance.
Sharp. Really did that volley. A little extra. Would just love to break here. Wouldn't he, Thomas Berdych?
Bye. 15 on. Back shot's good. Replay the point.
It's a rough call for Berdych. He was well in charge at that point.
Again, Berdych bullying. Đoković is doing so much running right now. Just defending.
15-30,
But also like the way he didn't let that overall affect the way he played this point. Could have so easily got upset.
Yeah, made slightly easier, isn't it, when you're 5-3 up, knowing you're going to be coming out to serve the match at least.
He's
on the verge of a massive win. Can't afford to get upset. Beautiful.
Đoković.
Perfectly placed.
He's done all he can do.
Berdych conduce 5 giochi a 4. By 5 games to 4. Time.
Well, this is a massive game for Thomas Berdych, looking to snap an 11-match losing streak against his opponent. But you know what they say, no pressure, no diamonds. Let's see if he can serve this one out. Kind of smashy one on the first point.
Yeah, exactly, take a little bit of tension out the arm as well in a smash like that.
15 love.
Exactly the kind of point he wanted to play. Forehand rock solid there.
Trenta 0, 30 love.
Only lost 2 points when that first serve has gone in this deciding set. Well, it's been a phenomenal turnaround. Remember, he was down a set and 5-2. And now he has triple match point.
Net for serve. Quarenta 15, 40 15.
Just wide.
Per favore.
No.
Really feel the tension out there now.
40 Peru.
What he'll give for a first serve right now.
Grazie.
Match point number 3. Say it ain't so.
Is that 3 missed forehands?
Parità, yes.
It's a fair few. There's that first serve you were begging for. Match point number 4. He's done it!
Berdych.
What a remarkable comeback from Thomas Berdych. He cannot believe it. Down and out. For the first time in his career, he makes it through to the semi-finals here in Rome. And in doing so, he's beaten the best player on the planet. A wonderful mental effort to come back from the dead. 2 hours and 22 minutes to defeat Novak. 2-6, 7-5, 6-4.
Yeah, a really incredible performance there from Berdych in the end to hold his nerve. It's, as you said, Robbie, down and out. Just going to be another formality for Đoković to get through that one. But hung on in there. He's playing some of his best tennis by the end of it. A really big opportunity missed there by Đoković. He'll be bitterly disappointed, but nonetheless, a fantastic fight back by Berdych there. And they're the numbers from the match. 2 hours and 22 minutes, and for most of that, he was on the losing side. But some good tennis by the end. Good first serve percentage overall. 63, won a lot of points behind that first serve. Only lost 2 points on his first serve in that third set, and that's what really made a big difference. Kept Đoković at bay on his service games, and 45 winners as well. That's big time for Thomas Berdych. I think he'll be mightily relieved to get through that one. Fantastic win.
Well, I can't quite believe that Berdych's name is actually penciled in there. Remember, he was down a set and 5-2. He was 2 points away from losing. Of course, 5-3, 30 love up in that second set was Đoković before things kind of fell apart. And of course, credit to Berdych because he upped his game. He saw that Novak was looking a little tentative and made the most of the opportunity that he was given. So for the first time through to the semis, of course, Benoit Paire, a winner earlier today, was in devastating form. He absolutely blew the Spaniard away.